Meteorologist Erin Christiansen.
Welcome back. Yet another freezing, make that sub-freezing morning for southern Arizona. Tucson's airport registered 29 degrees just before 6 o'clock. Now, a couple other spots were even colder than that. Most of southern Arizona, as a matter of fact, was colder. 26 Safford, 14 Wilcox, 19 degrees. Started your day in Douglas, 26 Sierra Vista, 22 in Nogales, 27 Sells. Oracle, you are just a bit warmer from what we were. And it's been so doggone cold. Even Bailey says, this is too cold for me. Couldn't help but use this little picture of him bundled up in the blanket this morning. Okay, so here's this stretch of cool days, mornings that we have had. Sunday 35, 31 Monday, 28 degrees Tuesday, and we continued our cold morning trend today with 29. And just to give you a heads up, we do have 32 degrees in our forecast tonight for tomorrow morning. We give you a look outside live on the KGUN 9 sky cam here from our station. Some high level clouds out there as our sun is setting in this time lapse earlier, looking at a mountain here, also showing some high level clouds kind of streaming in and out throughout the course of the day and right on through our sunset. Right now we do have mostly clear skies at the airport, 54 degrees, wind is from the west northwest at 7 miles per hour. But Guy, I heard you talking earlier. You thought I didn't hear you, but I heard you say it was downright balmy today. And that's what we were talking about yesterday. Yesterday's high was 51, so an 11-degree increase in temperatures today. That 62 in Tucson felt so warm to us, even though it's still below our average by 4 degrees. We're typically at 66, but finally starting to feel a little bit more like normal in terms of our daytime high temperatures. Our morning still chilly, 29, as I had mentioned. We're typically starting the day at about 40 degrees. So here's a look at those high level clouds that have been moving through. Aside from southern Arizona seeing these clouds, not much in the way of cloud cover across the rest of the state or the region. When we broaden the horizon here and we look across the west, yes, some high-level clouds streaming through northern California to our north through Idaho, but for the most part, pretty quiet conditions here across the west, and that is a pattern that will continue, and you'll see that through the 7-day forecast. Our overnight lows tonight, 29 for Oro Valley, 30 Sierra Vista, 23 for Wilcox, so still sub-freezing for most of southern Arizona, and then warming up tomorrow. Highs in the upper 50s to mid-60s, 57 for Safford, 62 Oro Valley, 62 also for Ajo. Overnight, 32 in Tucson, Sholo still hanging tough in those single digits there, 7 degrees your low, 28 Benson, 23 Bisbee, and then tomorrow warming up to the 50s and 60s, like 54 in Oracle, but 63 for the Tucson area. So we want to let you know how you can check out this total lunar eclipse. If you haven't heard, this is going on Saturday, and it is visible from Arizona. What you'll want to do early in the morning, first and foremost, set the alarm, unless you're just usually up at 4:45 on a Saturday morning. I'm not. I would set the alarm. You'll want to face to the west, obviously look toward the moon. The eclipse will begin at 4:45, and you'll start to notice it turning like a hue of red, if you will. And then by 7:05, that is when about the full eclipse will have occurred. That's when you'll look out toward the moon. It will be completely sort of reddish, and that's how you spot that come Saturday morning. And the great news, clear skies for this viewing. Check it out. There's Saturday, mostly clear skies and not too terribly cold. It won't be in the 20s when you're checking it out, but that morning low will be in the mid to upper 30s, and our temps staying in the 60s all the way through Wednesday of next week. 9 on your side at 5. We'll be right back.